Pills will not heal your heart. Most people refer to heartbreak as dying with your eyes open, and this is so true. You probably feel it right now. This is why you want to take pills, or you already taking pills to deal with the pain, but you're actually not dealing with the pain. It's not dealing, it's numbing the pain. In today's session, I am going to give you five reasons as to why antidepressants are bad for a breakup and what you need to do instead. I'm Coach Paz Goldman, your relationship and breakup coach, and I consulted also with the psychotherapist. They agree. They agree. Everybody, it's unanimous that pills are not good for you. They're just numbing the pain. They're not healing you. They actually delay healing. In today's session, like I said, I'm going to give you the reasons as to why, and you can make your own decision after watching that. But if you're watching and you're already taking pills, you want to stop because you know they're bad for you, and you're just looking for validation and encouragement, and you're going to find it here. You have everything in you to go through it and to grow through it. Your body is so intelligent. It can create its own chemicals, happy hormones, if you will, if you use it correctly and if you don't use these pills. Now, let's just go into number one. Number one is they don't solve the real problem. Breakup pain isn't a chemical imbalance, it's a natural emotional response. Antidepressants don't help you grow, learn, or rebuild your confidence. The real solution is working on your mindset, habits, and emotional strength. And the only way that you can develop emotional strength is going through the fire. And it burns. I know it burns. This is actually why I called my online healing coaching program The Rise of the Phoenix. Emerge like stronger like never before. Because it really feels like you are on fire and you're burning. Your old self is dying and it needs to die. This is a part of your personality that needs to die. This breakup happened for you, my friend, to grow, not to you. You're not a victim. You got to understand that you're not a victim. I say it all the time and I'm going to repeat it as many times as I need until you get it really deep inside your mind. Because taking the pills is just numbing you, like I said. And this pain will leave once it's done the work. What the pills are doing, they just numbing the symptoms, but they don't address the root cause of the problem. The root cause of the problem is just the way you think about the breakup, your perception, your perspective. And when you are changing your perception and perspective, you're changing everything. And this is what I'm doing here with these videos, helping you shift your perspective and see it in a different way, through a different lens, a healthier lens. Number two, they numb your emotions instead of healing them. Like I mentioned a few times, breakups are painful, but the pain has a purpose. It's to help you grow. Breakup pain, when you take it and you alchemize it into beauty, you're invincible after that. And life throws challenges at us at all times. This is just one more. And that's okay. This is how we grow and we learn. Embrace it. Don't try to bypass it. There is no way around it. Because if you don't deal with it now, you will deal with it later. Antidepressants don't fix heartbreak. They just mute your feelings. It's like, imagine you have a remote control and just mute on the feelings. I don't feel. Okay, that's it. What are you doing to your body? You're actually training it to be weaker and not stronger. And every time when you're going through challenges in your life, you go through a challenge in your life, you need to do everything to strengthen you and not weaken you. Pills take away your power. They're numbing you. They take away the power and you need to face it head on. Believe me, it will not kill you. And I know that sometimes we have some suicidal thoughts. I had them too. That's okay. It's natural. Nothing really prepared you for this pain. If you've been betrayed, it's even more, it's even worse. Nothing prepares you not for a breakup or betrayal or anything like that. So now, as a grown woman or a man, you are experiencing this pain for the first time. It's not familiar to you. And let me tell you, my friends, my mom passed away. And I gave myself 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I didn't even shed a tear. I mean, I loved her. Of course, we were very close. She's my everything. But I developed such an emotional fortitude and strength that I deal with it so differently. I just go almost straight to acceptance because I needed to know, I needed to go through it quicker because I understand the process. And I'm telling you this because I went through my previous breakup. If you watch my documentary, I cried so much. I went through so much anxiety, pain, sleepless nights. I was numb. I didn't take anything, but I was literally numb. I was dead. I was a zombie. I'm just walking, wandering through the orbit of the universe, just existing, but it's like the lights are on, but nobody is there. I was a zombie. So I know what you're feeling. But once you are pushing through the pain and you are doing everything that strengthens you and not weakening you, like going to the gym, eating right, journaling, reflecting, counseling maybe or coaching, things that strengthening your soul, after that, when life hits you again, you're different. You're different. And I actually also went to a grief counselor to see if I truly processed the over my mom. And she said, yes, you did. 100%. So what I'm telling you from experience that you don't need that. You have already everything in you and you cultivate it. It's not just like that. But when you have a different frame of mind that this is even possible, that's it. And also, lately, a few weeks ago, me and my girl broke up. And I'm normal. I just continue with my life as normal. It's not that I didn't love her. She was everything for me as well. I loved everything about her. We just have slightly different viewpoints on life. She want to have kids. I don't want to have kids. This is just, I want to tell you this because I will make a video on it. And you're probably curious, like, Coach Paz, how can you experience a breakup? And my ex was a therapist. It's like, why? What happened? I just realized that I love serving. I love doing this. And this is my life of service. I gave myself life sentence of servitude for you guys. And everybody is my kids. This is how I see it. We can talk about it in a different video. But for now, I just want you to understand just a little some things about me and why am I also qualified to teach this to you. Okay. Now, the next thing is that healing happens when you process emotions, not suppress them. This is why there is no such thing as emotion. You can't bypass the pain. There is no way you can bypass the pain. When you meet it head on and you embrace it, fully embrace it, it's painful. Look, watch my documentary and you will see the pain that I went through. But this got me to where I am now. How I process things now because I didn't took pills. Number three, they disrupt your natural emotional recovery. Heartbreak is temporary. It's temporary, but antidepressants can extend emotional numbness. They will extend it. If you avoid feeling sadness now, it will hit you later. Harder, much harder. Instead of dulling emotions, learn to manage them. This builds resilience. And by the way, in my previous, I think, two relationships prior that my ex cheated on me, I didn't took pills, but I did all kind of drugs. All kind of drugs. Oh my God, the drugs that I've done to try to overcome it. I won't even name them, but I've done a lot. I drank, I smoked, I did everything. I couldn't bear the pain. This is how I know that not bearing the pain and not dealing with it when it hits you will not help you because you will feel pain again in your life. And the quality of your healing in this breakup will determine the quality of your life and the quality also of your next relationship. So make sure to do it right this time. Just do it right. If you need help, you can book a one-on-one call with me, the link in the description below. Or if you want to get my online healing coaching program, The Rise of the Phoenix, this is only $37. I'm offering that for a limited amount of time. So make sure you take advantage of it. Sign up and I can guide you there. You don't need pill. You need right guidance and a change of mindset. This is what you need. Number four, antidepressants can be addictive or hard to quit. Some meds cause dependency, meaning you might feel worse when you stop. Withdrawal symptoms include brain zaps, anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Yeah. You if you're using them for just for breakup pain, you might get stuck needing them long term for any kind of challenges in your life. Because the challenge, you either face it or you don't. And if you don't face it, let's say the way you face it will determine how you face it later. This is why I told you with everything, the quality of your healing now will determine the quality of your life and the quality of your next relationship. So if now you are not facing it head on and you are using drugs or meds, for this example, next time a challenge presents itself in your life, you remember, oh, the pill helped me. You don't say to yourself, I helped myself. And that's detrimental for your mental health and growth. This is why I highly encourage you and urging you to think about taking meds. If you already do, you can stop. You can stop. Okay, next. Of course, I'm giving you my experience and what I believe to be true, what I know to be true. If you need to consult with a doctor or someone, please do that. I'm just giving you an advice of what worked for me and for all of my clients. What will work for you? Maybe this is the right advice for you, but I really want you to proceed with caution because I can understand that some people cannot just stop for any kind of reason, but this is the information for you to consider. Let's just put it that way. Number five, the side effects make it harder to move on. Common issues: loss of motivation and energy. You won't feel like improving yourself because you don't feel the pain. We need to feel pain to grow and to evolve. And if you don't feel the pain, you don't grow or evolve. You're like, okay, I don't even feel any pain, so it's all good. No, it's not good. You just dull the symptom, you numb the symptom. The root cause of the problem is still there. This is what you need to look at. Number two here is reduced libido. Makes it harder to connect with someone new because you don't have your life force energy. You give your life force energy to the pill. Number three, weight changes and sleep issues impact self-esteem and daily function because this is really fucking with your brain chemistry. Emotional flatness. You don't feel extreme sadness, but you also don't feel joy. You're numb. You're nothing. You're like, oh, okay, life. Life. It's not that interesting. It's not that exciting. It's not good. It's not bad. It's blah. And this blah gets you to a point when this is where you don't really want to live because there is no really a point. You don't see the good or the bad. And you got to know that life is a little bit good, a little bit bad. It's okay. This is the balance. What would life be if you always got your way? You don't want that. You want a little bit of the chase. You want a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We need the light. We need the dark to appreciate the dark. We need the dark to appreciate the light. We need good to appreciate bad. We need bad to appreciate good. We need a bad relationship to know what a healthy relationship looks like. We need to experience the entire array of emotions in life. This is what makes the tapestry of life so beautiful. Embrace it. Don't shy away from it. And trust me, you guys, I went through a lot of shit in my life. This is why I can appreciate what I have because I didn't have. I can appreciate people in my life because I didn't have much people in my life. I can appreciate different kind of things because due to the way that I dealt with them. And most of my life I dealt with everything incorrectly until I realized how to deal with it correctly, which this is what I'm offering to you in this video. What to do instead, you guys? Natural healing methods. Reframe your mindset. See it as an opportunity for personal growth because a weak person will see everything as an obstacle. A strong person will see everything as an opportunity to grow. You see the difference? Now, this is just a mindset. This is just the way you think. It's not a drug. It's not a circumstance. It's nothing. Everything in my life now is a fucking opportunity because it's not an obstacle. I don't even care. I know that I have the emotional and intellectual tools to conquer, but you gain them. You cultivate them through daily actions, reframing your mindset, facing them head on. Number two here is practice mindfulness and meditation. Learn to sit with your emotions and control your thoughts as much as you can. I have some meditations here on my channel. Also in the Rise of the Phoenix, my online healing coaching program, I do offer meditation there. And this is very important. To meditate, you need to learn how to sit with yourself. You need to let the thoughts and emotions just trying to run a train on you. They go in, they go out, they go in, they go out. And you need to learn how to control them. Now you will not gain 100% control. And if you sit in your meditation practice and you feel like you're doing it wrong, you're doing it right. Meditating, it just, oh, we lost the power here, but that's okay. I just don't have the light. But when you're meditating, you you will have thoughts coming in and out, and that is okay. This means you're doing it right. You just need to not let a thought sit in your mind and just regurgitating it over and over again. That's the thing. The thought comes in and you push it out. Comes in, you push it out. This is the meditative practice, and it's hard. It's unfamiliar, but this is how it is. Exercise and eat clean. Number three. The lights are back on. Okay. Physical health boosts mental resilience. Yes. When you eat right, your food is the nourishment of the body, is the fuel for the body. If you eat junk food, you're actually punishing yourself. And you know it. You never feel well after eating a lot of junk food, right? So make good choices. Like I said earlier, do things for you and not to you. Once you're doing a lot of things for you and not to you, you realize that this breakup happened for you and not to you. You're changing your actions, not just perspective, from victim to victor, because you say, oh, now that I experienced this pain, I will go and work out. I will eat right. I will not punish myself for something that just happened. It's circumstantial. It happened. What I want to do with it, that's completely up to me, and it's up to you what you're going to do with it. And I decided after my breakup that I was punished enough. This is what I said to myself. Fuck it, I was punished enough. I don't need to re-punishing myself. It didn't make sense to me to punish myself anymore. I hope you're going to make the same decision. Journaling and self-reflection, gain clarity on what went wrong and what you've learned. When you're journaling, you just taking all of your thoughts, putting into paper. And I want you to imagine as you journal or even type, just imagine the thought going through your body to the hand, to the paper, or to the phone if you are just typing, and you release. And you release as much as you can. You release, and you know that the data is safe over there. And that's okay. It's very important to do it also correctly. Of course, I'm offering a lot of help with journaling on my channel, on my program, and on my one-on-one coaching. Whatever works for you, feel free. New goals and hobbies. Focus on building the best, the beast version of yourself. This is one of my favorites because after a breakup, you have time. You have time, you have energy. You don't have someone that is breaking your balls anymore. Let's just put it that way. And now you can do you. You can finally do you. Rediscover yourself. Who you really are. You probably lost yourself in the relationship. And that's okay. Now you're rediscovering who you are. You're falling back in love with yourself. That's the healing journey. It's a self-love process, going back to self, going back to knowing who you are, what you want to do, be, or have. With that said, you guys, I hope this video helped you to make the right decision for you. I'm sending you much love, and I will see you again in the next video. Take care.